The power of mentoring can't be overstated. It changes lives. For Big Brothers Big Sisters of Miami, it's a service taken very seriously for more than 60 years.
And they match little boys and girls with adults, and if it's a perfect match, both are transformed for the rest of their lives. 9-year-old Kai Sinkler looks forward to every minute with his mentor. They're playing a game of Connect Four, but it's Kai's connection with his big brother that's helping him through the game of life.
Is he someone you look forward to talking to on the phone?
Yes,
Why?
because I love him.
Kai and Christopher Griffin, a firefighter first responder in Miami, were matched and met only 9 months ago. They sometimes spend their weekends swimming, watching sports, and chatting on the phone for hours.
Looking at the time and seeing hours have gone by, and he still wants to stay on the phone. So I have to remind him, Kai, it's after 9 o'clock, you have to get ready for school.
I'm just thinking if we look at 3 big puzzle pieces.
Gail Nelson has been the face of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Miami for the past 17 years.
We are not at our best when we are socially and emotionally hurting. And there are kids and adults that are hurting. So insert mentoring.
A charismatic recruiter, he actively finds what the organization calls new bigs for littles or big brothers for little brothers, like Chris and Kai.
Well, the research is clear. One of the most effective remedies or responses to social isolation is a constant adult, a friend.
Thanks to a court clerk named Ernest Coulter, the first bigs began friending littles in 1904. In Miami, the year was 1972.
Ernest Coulter, our founder, well, what he saw were kids going into the juvenile justice system. And so his remedy, what he thought would mitigate that was, let's just get him a friend. The big, the mentor. And so at our core, it's bigs and littles.
The method has worked. For the littles who have bigs, there's a near 100% chance they avoid the criminal justice system. But Nelson says the false narrative for those who volunteer is that they are saving a child, when usually they find out it's the other way around.
It keeps me humble. When I took one of my little brothers to a restaurant, got some French fries, he didn't eat his fries. He neatly folded the bag of fries because he took it home to his family. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. So what these littles do for us, they give us perspective. And that's the opportunity. Let's get involved and become a big, because the cost of doing nothing is just far too high.
The highlight of Christopher's relationship with Kai so far happened during this year's MLK parade.
As I rode on the fire truck down Northwest 54th Street, it felt good to see everybody, and then obviously to see Kai scream, "There goes my big brother."
Is there anything that you would like to say that you've never said to him before that you would like to say?
That I love him.
That's really awesome.
And that is awesome. A couple of years ago, I joined Big Brothers Big Sisters of Miami. My little's name is Shaq, and he attends Norland High School. We've hung out a lot of times, and on this picture we had ice cream, which is always one of my favorite activities. And Shaq has met my daughter and boys all hanging out at a Dolphins game here. We did win that game, by the way. That was Shaq's first time at that football game. They have all become good friends. So if you want to get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters, we've linked some information for you right on our website, which is always local10.com.